dreamer, welcome back to the Dreamer to Achiever channel, your channel for the skills, strategies, and encouragement to make your dreams come true. I'm your host, Ann Welch, and today we are going to explore a thinking trap that's all about me. If you're curious about what this thinking trap could be, then let's get to it. Have you ever found yourself taking responsibility for something that somebody else did, or blaming yourself for things that are out of your control? If you have, then you may be falling victim to the thinking trap of red alert, red alert. Today's red alert is the thinking trap, personalization. Personalization is a thinking trap where we feel that we are responsible for the outcome of everything, even if there are a lot of other factors at play. As I hinted at before, personalization is all about, about me or about you. It's when we are thinking that we are responsible for a specific event or for a certain outcome, even though there are a lot of other factors at play. When you think about it, this truly is a case where we think that the world revolves around us. How could that be a bad thing? Let's find out. Let's look at this example. You are riding with a friend in their car. They're driving. As you're moving along the streets, you're talking to your friend. Your friend gets into a car accident. I don't want that to happen, but let's say it does. This is what the thinking trap would look like. You would blame yourself for the car accident. Oh, I was talking and that's what caused the accident. The accident's all my fault. I caused it. It could have been that the roads were a little slippery. Maybe it's raining and there was some hydroplaning involved. Maybe an object like a ball came out from the side of the road and your friend swerved to avoid it. Yes, talking can be a distraction, but we all talk in the car at times. It's not unusual, and you didn't cause that accident. Here's another one. You're good friends with someone, or maybe even in a relationship with someone, and the friendship ends, or the relationship ends, you break up. In personalization, you might say, it was all my fault. I'm the reason that this relationship broke up. Oftentimes, the truth is that it takes two to tango, so to speak. It's not often just one person's fault. There are two people involved in that friendship or relationship. Sometimes we blame ourselves for the way our life is. We look at people on social media and we think that's the way it's supposed to be. But really, it's not. Just about anybody might say to themselves, it's all my fault that I don't have a beautiful house like that, or it's all my fault that I'm not a doctor or a lawyer, or it's all my fault that I don't have a perfect body, or it's all my fault, it's all my fault, it's all my fault. You can see where this is going. There are many different factors. Let's take the body image, for example. There are hormones, genetics, and a wide variety of other factors that are at play. In other words, you can't control everything. You throw a party and no one shows up. Well, by no one, I mean only a handful of people showed up. And you say to yourself, it's all my fault that no one showed up. Well, maybe there was a basketball game that weekend, or maybe there's so many different possibilities. Not everything is about you. I am not the center of the universe. Now that you know what personalization is, let's look at some stellar strategies for breaking free from this thinking trap. Strategy number 1. Examine the factors. When you find yourself taking responsibility for a specific event or an outcome, look at all the factors that could be involved. Think of it as a scientific experiment where you're trying to identify all the pieces that could have an effect on the outcome. Then you can look realistically at what your actual role in the event or outcome was. Stellar strategy number 2, self-compassion. It's important to develop some self-compassion, to take a look at the fact that nobody is perfect. If something has gone wrong in your life, you can accept the responsibility that's due, but do not let it consume everything. Do not let it completely define who you are. Practice self-compassion. Give yourself a break. Stellar strategy number 3, focus. Focus on what you can control. Take a look at the situation, and if it's something that's already happened, well, what can you control about that situation? A lot of times that involves thinking about what you could do next time something like that happens. This is a great way to get out of that thinking trap. Stellar strategy number 4. I know, I say this every time. The truth. The truth shall set you free. What is the truth of the situation? What is everything that contributed to that event? What is everything that contributed to that outcome? Take a look at all those pieces and then determine for yourself what the truth truly is. Well, that wraps up this video on personalization. This is part of an ongoing series on thinking traps. If you found this video helpful or useful, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Also, reach out to me. I would love to hear about this thinking trap and how it plays out in your life. Post ideas, thoughts, comments, reflections in the comments section. Until then, keep on dreaming. Bye for now.